going on? This video gonna be about the Empire finale. So, pardon me, last night flipping between this and Prince to be watching multiple scenes and what have you. This show ended in ended sixth season, episode 18. It was supposed to be 19. And remember at the beginning, Lucius got shot and killed, or did he? And then Cookie's car exploded. But they romanticized this because of the pandemic and everything, so they couldn't. So how does Empire end? It's kind of like a fairy tale situation, but they don't really finish. It's kind of like, Now, my gut feeling is a couple years, and maybe when things hopefully get back to normal in the future, not no time soon, there'll be an Empire film. Because this has got all the making. One thing about Empire that worked against it was that the Bears would be on Fox News, and that the fact that it was a cultural phenomenon, it's hard to believe that came out in 2015. It seems longer than that because it seemed like it was on for a long time. And it was. I mean, when Empire debuted, believe it or not, Instagram was almost relatively new, when you think about it. So, they've been around for a minute. So, and it did wonders for me. Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson are like, one of the most important African American couples on TV. And they have great chemistry dynamic. Because you go back to Hustle and Flow, yeah, you know where I'm going at with this. And they always had that click. They really sparked together. And they're like one of my favorite TV couples, or just couples like on screen, because that professionalism, that vibe is authentic. You feel it. And just for that alone, you don't want that to end. So, but it was the end of an era, and it had to come to an end. They tried to do too much. Lee Daniels tried to bring all kinds of different things, which some things just didn't work. A lot of homoerotica, which turned some people off. Politics within the business. There's certain things that they dealt with, and some things they didn't. And they threw little cliches and stuff, and they try to modernize it with the streaming and what have you. So it's it could have been an even better show. It could have been. It's one of them shows that it started off promising, and then it did some, I don't know, it went muddy. And, it had impact, and it lasted. Its pull day could have been like cut in half, because when it was on a high, it was on a high, but it didn't keep that high, and it lost some of it. But the main, like I said before, Terrence Howard and Taraji kept a high standard, but the show, So the finale was kind of lackluster, and that's kind of how Empire kind of, to some it kind of went like that. How it went off. But how you remember Empire, and amongst African American shows and Impact, how will you? So give me your thoughts and takes it to like and subscribe, and the bell rings in the video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And did this show live up to the hype, or was it myth? Tell me later.